How you doing, sir?
Good. Is he rolling a joint?
Welcome back to Advocacy, Alchemy with Professor Ross. Today we have a good one, guys. Today we head to Riviera Beach, Florida. This is in Palm Beach County. And we have a good one today, guys. This one is what you shouldn't do. I know we often talk about all the things that can happen and what your rights are, but there are a few things that really, if you can avoid them, avoid them. On the evening in question, we have Eddie Arthur IV. This is April 22nd, and it's late. It's about 11 o'clock at night. I have all the paperwork pinned in the comments, and it becomes obvious pretty quickly why you shouldn't do this. Let's watch together. Remember to like the video and subscribe, please, guys. With that, let's jump in.
How you doing, sir?
Good. Is he rolling a joint?
He what?
Are you rolling marijuana right there in front of me?
So I got medicated weed, sir.
Where is that at?
Right here.
Where's your medical marijuana card?
I have a card, yeah.
I'm sorry. What?
They have a medical marijuana card. They do.
Okay, are you with that?
Yeah.
Okay, you want me to call out?
Yeah.
Hey, calm down. Do you want me?
Do you have ID on you?
Yankee 11 Riviera, I'm out in 13P, 13 vehicle.
Okay, but what gave you a reason for coming?
Back up now.
Me?
Yeah. Don't question me. Back up.
No, my kids.
Okay, then grab your kids and...
We're going to ask him what's the proper cause of this here.
Thank you.
528, okay.
Okay, so I asked you, did you want him to throw it out?
No, I want you to just do me a favor. Both of your hands up here.
I'm saying, what's the proper cause for this, sir?
It's in the car. Like, what
You still ain't told me that. What's the proper cause for this here?
You turn your car off for me?
This is
Sir,
my
what's the
car.
proper cause of you? Sir, what's the proper cause for this?
Ain't nothing in here, so you can stop flashing your light on me.
No, there's marijuana in here.
It's not marijuana in here. All you had was a bud of weed. That's it.
What? There's not marijuana. All you had is a bud of weed. And what is that? What's a bud of weed? Marijuana.
Okay.
Okay. So.
What's the name?
Y'all want my... Yes, it's my car.
Don't reach for anything, bro. No, I just saw you reaching for it. Don't reach for anything.
Do not go! Hey, stay right there! Stay right there! Oh, I see it. I see it in his head. Stay right there!
You're gonna get tased.
Taser! Taser! Back up! Get back now!
Man, what you doing?
Hey, what
What are you doing?
Stay where you at! Give us some units now.
Put your hand behind your back.
I am. Hey, back up!
Back up, back up. Back up.
Y'all see his face.
All right,
But
fine.
why
Back
y'all
up.
doing
It's
that?
okay. Listen, back
But
up.
why y'all doing that?
Come on, man.
We
Hand
gotta
over
know
the hand.
the business.
Go ahead,
We
back
ain't
up.
running
They'll
our
tell you right
business.
now. Back
We
up.
came here to get food.
Man,
It don't
man,
take all that. No.
Listen, back up.
Stop resisting!
Put your hand behind your back.
Stop resisting!
How is he resisting? Hey, don't touch me, sir.
Pregnant?
I'm standing right here.
Do not move.
Right here.
Do not move.
I'm standing right here. What are you doing?
Do not move.
10-15 her ass. Cuff her. 10-15 her.
For what? For what? I'm pregnant. What you doing?
It don't matter. You under
It
arrest.
does. For what?
Keep moving before you go to jail. Don't move. Don't move.
Do not move. Do not move.
Okay,
Do not move.
ma'am, I'm bleeding.
Okay.
I was standing right here. No, I was standing right here.
Breathe, just calm down.
And I just asked y'all, what's y'all problem?
This is my purse. Can I have my purse?
You can get your purse. Here. Here. Hey, do you need her for anything?
She's not going. Detain her. Stop.
Stop moving.
I'm not moving. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here.
You got a call?
Yeah.
What I'm being
Turn
arrested
around.
for?
Turn around.
What am I being
Turn
arrested
around.
for?
Turn around. We'll advise.
Listen, right now.
Like,
It's up
seriously.
to the officer. Go inside.
And I said, wait, can I talk?
I'll tell you right now.
Hush, I got you. Hush.
Go inside.
Because I was minding my
I'll
business.
talk to the officer. I'll talk to the officer, all right? You
That's not right,
don't got
sir.
nothing on you, right?
I don't have anything, sir.
Be quiet.
But that's not right. I only asked
your
the
pocket, it's in your
question.
pocket.
Did I not?
We've had your sergeant up here.
Let me get this. There's a sergeant.
And that's my card.
It's okay.
Did I not ask a question though?
Any IDs or anything like that?
No, sir, I do not. My purse is in the car.
Gotcha.
You see what he did? That's not right, sir.
You need AC back here?
I do, sir.
Okay, I got
And
you.
please, listen, don't close the door on me, sir. I'm trying to
We gotta
talk.
close the door. We gotta close the door,
Wait,
all
we
right?
gotta get the sergeant. Hold on.
You got it? Go.
I didn't even do anything.
She ain't going to jail. She ain't doing that. Hey, Willie. I know, I got it. Hey, Willie, call our people, Willie.
I got him. You watch that.
Make sure you pat him down.
Hey, you recording everything? You recording everything? Recording everything?
Stop.
I ain't doing nothing.
Bro, you need to stop.
I'm on my knees, sir.
Stop.
Okay. Whatever y'all
What's the
want to
problem, bro?
do. Whatever y'all want to do.
Get in your car and back up, please.
So do I have to leave?
You have to leave. Back up. Then back up.
You protected real good.
I ain't going over. I ain't doing that.
Now you just got another felony. Destroying evidence.
I ain't never shot you.
Hold on, let me get it back.
Hey, I got blood on me.
We gotta take pictures, okay?
Ma'am, I have a bad
Okay.
knee. Like, y'all,
Okay, so you can sit on your bottom.
my knee is messed
Okay.
up, ma'am. I'm trying.
Right there under. He was trying to kick it under.
My knee is swollen.
Hey, just 14, she's bleeding on that.
Yeah, I know.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't even do anything. That's all I can ask you. Do y'all want my ID? I have license. What is going on?
Yeah, but you guys do not run up to us. I gave you...
I didn't run up to you,
Listen,
sir.
did I not give you verbal command to remain in the vehicle?
Sir,
So
I stayed in the vehicle.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I came right here and asked you what was going on.
You need me to search her? No, I'm gonna search her first. Huh?
Who got tased, her?
My sister got tased. I grabbed my sister away from you guys. I didn't do anything. I grabbed my sister because my sister was walking up to him. And I told her to move back.
Yeah, that's the reason she's getting arrested.
Okay, but why am I being arrested?
You're being detained right now.
Did she fail to comply?
The other female, for sure. Yeah, she ran up on me. I deployed my taser on the other female and him.
Excuse me, what is going on?
Come on, I need to search you.
What is going on?
You take the seatbelt off?
Yes, I did.
Okay, nobody told you to do that. Come on, let's go. Get out. Step right here.
I need to know what's going on, man.
Okay, they'll advise.
Best thing you can do right now is cooperate with us,
Come on.
all right?
First of all, I was cooperating.
All right, stay right here. Do you have anything on you that could poke me?
No, I don't.
All right, separate your feet from me, please. Separate. Thank you.
I don't understand. What's the problem?
You said you advised you're pregnant, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
So what's
just
the
hold on.
problem?
Just watch out. Watch out. Let me. No, separate your feet. I didn't tell you to move, ma'am. I just don't want you leaning on your stomach. Okay?
What is going on? Like literally, what is going on? I have the right to know.
Stop moving, ma'am. Please.
Hey, we have to get her to the hospital, all right?
That's why I grabbed her. So what y'all taking me for?
Hey, why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you just chill out for right now instead of raising your voice, and I'll explain it to you in a second, because you raising your voice not going to work. Thank you.
Yeah, you want to transport?
I got it.
All right, I'm going to transfer the male, you transfer the female.
Please get back.
You're all being arrested, okay?
For what?
You're being arrested for resisting. Please get in the vehicle.
I'm not. I didn't resist for
All right,
anything.
get back in the vehicle.
Where's my purse?
Please get in the vehicle.
Get in the vehicle, ma'am.
Get your purse. What do
I'm not resisting. I'm asking.
Right now,
where's my
you're
belongings?
resisting. Get
I
in the
have the
vehicle.
right to ask where's my belongings.
Get in the vehicle.
Go get
we
your
advise you.
belongings. Get in the vehicle.
It's
Let's
not
go.
right.
Get in the vehicle,
Please get in the
please.
vehicle.
Sit back, ma'am.
So you don't have a right to tell me what's going on.
He just advised you what's going on. You were resisting.
I didn't resist of anything.
Okay.
Hey, who's in that car?
The girl.
The pregnant one?
female?
Just the female.
Take her to the hospital. Just go. I'm not waiting for medics. Just go. She just detained her because she was in the midst of it. The other female, no, she didn't come approach me.
Okay, so we can
It was the other
handcuff her?
female. Correct. Yeah. Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm just trying to take the cuffs off.
We're taking them off.
I'm not trying to hurt you. Stop doing that. I know. Stop. Thank you.
Hey, as for the holster, inquire
She
about.
said she had a gun, but they took it.
Hold on, give me a second. All I know, they whipped up. They went to your walking him out the car. Then Bree was trying to stop them from tasing him, and that's why they took her.
I have a quick question for you. And you don't have to answer, but she got your blood on her. Do you have any diseases that you would like to let her know about?
No.
Okay. I just wanted to know.
No.
Okay, thank you.
I don't get in trouble. I don't do all that crazy shit. I don't know what the is going on.
Honestly, neither do I. You saw one.
I just want to go home, bro. I don't get in trouble. I don't even know what's going on.
Alright, man, we're getting checked out by the medics, right?
Like, how can you do that? How can you do that?
You want to step up?
Okay, what do you think about that one, guys? Now, as I said, it's fairly obvious from the beginning why this all happened and what you shouldn't really be doing. Keep your recreational drugs at the house, guys, okay? Also, you should really think about before you come out late at night. It's not too late here, but you have a bunch of people show up at the gas station late at night. Police are probably going to come around, be nosy, maybe arrest somebody. Let's jump into the laws here at play. We're talking about Florida. This is at Riviera Beach. Now, I've never been there, but that's in Palm Beach County. This first law we're going to deal with is tampering with or fabricating physical evidence. This is found at the Florida Statute, section 918.13, section 1A. All right, this law says fairly clearly, a person who knowing that an investigation is either underway or about to begin, who alters, destroys, conceals, or removes evidence to impair that same evidence availability commits tampering. All right, this is a third-degree felony. It carries the 555 from Florida. That's 5 years in prison, up to 5 years on probation, a fine of up to $5,000. All right, here, Mr. Eddie Elbert. This young man, look, he tried to crush and scatter some pink capsules that later were identified as ecstasy, MDMA. All right, that act, attempting to destroy evidence, it made this a felony, not a misdemeanor. Now, when I watched the video, I thought he was trying to hide the weed. But apparently he had a little baggie, probably with some pills in there too, and those were what he was trying to hide. It kind of makes sense because if Florida actually has medical marijuana, like most states, you have to then have quite a bit of marijuana before it becomes a felony. All right, in Florida, I believe it's 30 grams. All right, they have much less than 30 grams if they're just rolling one joint in the car. Moving on to our second charge here, we have possession of a controlled substance, MDMA. All right, this law is found at section 893.13, section 6A. It's unlawful to possess a controlled substance unless it's obtained through a valid prescription. All right. The original reason the officer walked up to them and was talking with them, he's like, is that marijuana you're rolling? All right, marijuana is still illegal unless you have a prescription. They couldn't provide a prescription card, so I mean, he potentially would get hit with this charge. But this charge is really going toward the ecstasy. You can't have a prescription for ecstasy. All right, this is a third-degree felony. Still carries the same 555. All right, they recovered those pink capsules. They did field test them. It's in the report. All right, so this is all found in the report portion, guys. That's why I'm following right behind this video, because many times we watch these, we don't get the full case. This was an old one. This was from 2023, so obviously it's probably over. That's why I came in, did the further research, and give you what happened here at the end of all this. All right, so we're looking at the laws and what potentially can happen. The third charge here is resisting an officer with violence. Now, at first, Mr. Elbert was hit with this charge. This is found at section 843.01, and that's when you knowingly and willfully resist or oppose an officer during their lawful duties. And you must offer some violence. Here, this is based on the elbow. An officer said he got elbowed by Mr. Elbert when they were trying to cuff him and he was resisting. This is a third-degree felony, 555 again. Now also, all right, they charge him and the other woman, her name is Brianne Fleming, resisting without violence. All right, this is the lesser version of that, and that's found at 843.02. And that's anytime you're resisting, obstructing, or opposing an officer without offering any violence or doing any violence. When you don't listen to the commands, and they have to be given several times, like get back and don't approach, you might be hit with resisting arrest. All right, this is a first-degree misdemeanor. It's carrying that 111, up to 1 year in jail, maybe a fine of $1,000, maybe a year on probation. All right. Now, his charge was reduced from with violence to without violence. He took a plea and they did hit him with this charge. Okay. Also, she was originally charged with this because remember they had the taser. They took her to the hospital because she said she was pregnant. Now, I was not able to find a case involving her. I do have her full name from the police report again. And I also have the sister's name. I think her name is Delia or it may be Delilah, but it's missing an H at the end, but it's Delia. So what happened here is probably by the time it gets to the lawyers, the prosecutors and everyone, they probably looked at everything and said, well, the woman, we can let her go and we'll keep the guy since he did have the drugs on him. And they brought those charges against Mr. Elbert. All right, last, battery on a law enforcement officer. This is all involving that elbow again. This is found at 784.07, Section 2B. And anytime there's a battery on a law enforcement officer engaged in his lawful duties, it becomes a third-degree felony. So that's carrying the 555. Now, this charge, once again, it was originally brought against the man. It was later dropped and not pursued when he took a plea. All right. Now, at the end of all this, he did end up getting a plea of guilty. He took 18 months in prison. Let's move into our evidentiary standards next. They're always important anytime we have an interaction with the police or with a government agent. Okay, working through our 6 levels of evidence, we usually work from the lowest to the highest. We'll do that today. First, we have mere suspicion. Now, anytime that the police or the government have mere suspicion, that simply means that they have just a hunch. They don't have any concrete proof. There's no evidence that's going to lead the government to do anything yet. Now, what happens when the government or the police do have a hunch? They're going to pay closer attention to everything to see if there's any violations. Usually at this level, we're talking about when the police are dispatched somewhere because they received a call. Here, when the officer approaches the people, he doesn't have a reason to approach them per se that we know of. But when he approaches, he does see some activity going on there that he questions, and that starts us along the investigation. All right. So moving up a level, reasonable suspicion. Now at this level, the police can stop us. They can ask us questions. They can detain us to see if there's actually any criminal activity afoot. At this level, this is where the police can place people in handcuffs so that no one leaves. Police can also investigate and ask some questions to see if there's actually some criminal activity happening. Now, this detention is not supposed to be very long, all right? And remember, anytime someone's arrested in Florida, they have to go in front of a judge within 24 hours. All right, the facts here is fairly clear. Police walk up on the guy and they say, "Is that marijuana you're rolling?" And the guy says, "It's medicated weed." But he can't show any sort of license or any sort of prescription or anything showing that he actually does have a right to possess marijuana. All right, moving up one more level, we have probable cause. Now, at this level, the government or the police are going to arrest someone. All right, so when you hear the word probable cause, that means somebody's getting arrested. At this level, there's enough facts for a reasonable person to believe that there has been a crime that's occurred and that the suspect is involved. Once Eddie refused to comply and appeared to reach toward his pocket, the officer had probable cause to arrest for possession and obstruction. Moving up one more level, we have preponderance of the evidence. Now, at this level, this is where we're talking about either me and you bringing someone to court to sue them, or the government's going to bring us to court, either pay for a traffic ticket or whatever else that the government might have for bringing us to court. So remember, preponderance of the evidence, that's the standard used in civil cases. What's required is that whoever is bringing the case needs to have 51% of the evidence in their favor to win their action. These types of actions only mean that it's more likely than not that the claim is true. That's all that's required. Here, now if we're talking about a ticket, all we would use is the body cam, the physical drugs, and a witness to prove that Eddie Elbert possessed the contraband. Let's move up one more level, clear and convincing evidence. Now, this is also a civil standard, and it's used in civil cases when people are fighting over money, but also there's other things and types of cases that this applies to. When we talk about clear and convincing evidence, we're talking about someone bringing a case where they believe they are highly likely to succeed. This is used in cases or it's going to require more evidence to win. It takes about 75% of the evidence in your favor to win these types of actions. You see this standard used for family law cases when people are claiming that someone defrauded them, when you want someone mentally committed, or when you're dealing with certain government agencies at an agency hearing, okay? If this case did come up in front of some agency, all right, they would use the officer statements, the witness accounts, they use those drug tests, and they would use all that to try to satisfy this larger standard, 75% of the evidence or better. Now, finally, we have beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, this is the standard used for every criminal case in the American justice system. This means that there are no other reasonable or logical alternatives besides the defendant being guilty of the charges that have been brought against them. Now, when Eddie pled guilty, the government automatically meets this standard. But usually it takes the prosecutor having to meet every element of the crime to this level. This means that there's about 90 to 95% of the evidence in the government's favor, showing that this person committed that crime. Now remember, the guilty plea agreement gave him a reduced sentence. So instead of going to jail for the maximum amount of time, which is 5 years, he went for 18 months. All right, next, let's talk about the jury perspective. And let's imagine if we were on the jury that actually dealt with this case. All right, so first of all, it's 11 o'clock at night. We're at the gas station, the Sunoco gas station, and we're on the jury dealing with this case. There's 12 of us. We've watched the body cam, we've heard from these officers, and we've heard from Eddie himself. Let's start here. The officer sees Eddie rolling a joint and hears him say, "I'm medicated." Now, you're in the jury box. You see the shouting, the taser, and the scuffle. Let's start here. Let's ask ourselves the first few general questions. Now, was the officer reasonable, or did he escalate the situation too quickly? What about Eddie's refusal to comply? Does that create a safety concern? Now, when we're talking about the compliance, talk about keep your hands on the dashboard where I can see them. Second, do you think Eddie resisted on purpose here? Or was this more likely him panicking under pressure? Let me also ask you this. When he said he was reaching and he was getting his phone, could that movement have looked like reaching for a weapon? Now, I kept the part of this video together where officers are talking, and they did say they found a weapon. Not saying that he was reaching for it, but they did find a weapon in the car. But it's registered to the woman, and the woman did mention that they took her weapon from her. All right, we always talk about the intuition part of things. Now, with a situation like this, can you point out when the officer was really thinking about that split-second decision and trying to determine if something is off here in this situation or not? And the second part of that question, do you think that the officer is justified to take those actions here? All right, next, let's move into the use of force. That's always a topic that garners much discussion. When the taser was used here, did that seem like a appropriate level of force? Or could the officer have diffused things differently? Things seem to be happening very quickly. And just to paint the picture, you have several officers on the ground with Eddie Elbert. You have several people trying to approach the officers while their backs are turned. And this was not a slow happening event. Everything from the time that the officer first approached until he fired that taser at the women was 3 minutes. Think about how much everything went crazy in 3 minutes. Finally, let's talk about the evidence integrity. Now, the police were able to recover some capsules of ecstasy. They said that he tried to kick the bag that had them underneath the car where they had him on the ground. Also, that he tried to stomp out the contents of the bag in order to destroy the evidence if possible. Now, from the speed that things happen, how would you weigh what we see on camera versus what's felt in real time? Because obviously when we're watching it, it seems like things happen fairly quickly. But when you're in the situation, sometimes with adrenaline pumping, time seems to expand and we don't really have a good sense of how much time passed. The biggest takeaway from this jury perspective section is this point. Now, jurors, they don't just judge the facts. They also have to interpret people's behavior, and justice often lives in that gray area between what's legal and what's human. We always remind jurors when they are seated and impaneled on the jury to not leave your common sense at the door. You bring it with you. We want you to be a full person as you listen to what's going on and you accept the evidence and the law and make a good decision. Okay, our major takeaway today: sometimes even a small bag of weed can send you to prison. Resisting, tampering, and escalating definitely will. If you're drinking or smoking, do it at home. The street's not the place to negotiate your rights or test an officer's patience. Eddie's case teaches us that split-second choices carry long-term consequences. Sometimes 18 months worth of consequences. Now, in the end, Eddie Arthur IV, he pled guilty to tampering with evidence and drug possession. He got 18 months in state prison, and that was concurrent with another case that he had ongoing. So, in reality, he didn't go to prison for weed. He went because of what happened next. So remember, stay calm, follow instructions, trust your instincts, because sometimes that little feeling might just save you and your freedom. Like, share, subscribe. Remember, this is Advocacy Alchemy, and I am Professor Ross. I'll see you tomorrow. Everyone have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Be safe out there.
I order you to subscribe to Advocacy Alchemy and return tomorrow, 8:45 a.m. Central, for another lecture. Dismissed.